I'm out with Milo. It says connection lost. I hope it's not. Otherwise I'll just be talking to myself. He's going round and round the trees trying to knock me up. Come on, let's go this way. We've had rain overnight. Our summer has finally come to an end, but we had a good run, so can't complain. It's a bit chilly. Just left Sandy and Sky in the kitchen with the television on to keep them entertained. No, we're not going that way. Come on, this way. Hopefully they don't fall out. But Milo needs his little constitutional. They all had their breakfast this morning. They seem to have settled down and got used to the fact Mummy's not coming down in the mornings for a few days. Fortnight actually. We've got half a croissant left. We can have that when I get back. I won't be buying any more because I can't stand them. I'll have to wait. Come on Milo, come on. I don't want to get caught out in the rain, if there is any. You can tell it's been wet because the seagulls are back. Nope, not going that way. Come on. I'm going forward and Milo wants to go backwards. Ooh. Won't be sweating today, that's a fact. Come on Milo. Very grey. Another dog in the distance. Come on. Is there anybody else? There's a lot of foxes out this morning. Just make sure there's nothing coming round the corner. Can't see anything. No, nothing about. Plus side, when it's raining you don't get too many other people. Misty in the distance, but the airport's foggy because the clouds are low. Actually haven't heard any planes this morning. That may just be that I wasn't listening, but it's usually a sign that it's foggy up there, because they built it in a stupid place, very high, and when there's low cloud. And just as I say that, there's the roar of a plane taking off, so it must be okay. Can't see it though, so the clouds are so low. Come on Milo. No, come on, you can go to the other ones, not that one. He's not as interested in the birds as Sandy and Sky. I twinged my back yesterday when Sky lurched one way when I wasn't watching and yanked the lead. And by the evening I couldn't bend down properly, but it seems to have eased off, so it wasn't anything disastrous. And we've got to go and sniff these goalposts. Water them, not that they need watering. I didn't think he'd eat all his breakfast this morning, but he did. Usually when he's not been to the loo, he's not interested. But he had everything, so unless he went when I wasn't watching, which is quite difficult because he only goes on a short lead, which is about 4 foot long. So I do well to miss it. I'm delighted it's not raining anyway. I had my Sunday dinner yesterday and I'm making a nice smelly sausage casserole today, and there won't be anybody in the kitchen to complain about the smell. I'll be able to make curries and use onions and garlic. Oops. No, we're not going that way, come on. Over we go. Have a good sniff. Go on, Milo. Good boy. I'll look at my phone once I'm over here and make sure I'm not just talking to myself and I'm still connected. He loves this cold water. Knows the route anyway. Oh. Any joggers? No. Good. Well, we're going to be a short and sweet walk, and we're going left or right. He's going wherever the scent takes him. We're going right. Last few times he's gone straight left and then turned right at the bottom, so we'll see where we go. I'll let Milo choose the route. Let's see if I'm still connected. Oh, we're still connected. But we only have one person watching, so can't offend many people this morning. And they haven't said hello, so can't say hello back. But hello, whoever you are. What have you found? Anything or nothing? Nothing. Sky spotted something yesterday, but she almost walked straight over it and trod on it, and then it flew away. Well, it didn't fly away, it ran away. It's either a shrew or a vole. It looked like a vole. And then she was obsessed with trying to get it. And last night when we went out, there was a load of kids in the bushes, and one of them must have thrown a cross-on into the side of the long grass, and this little fella, he could smell it, and he was ages trying to get something out of it, and I just stood there letting him sniff, and then next minute he came out with a whole croissant in his mouth, and it was like trying to prise the jaws of a shark or a crocodile open. I had to absolutely pull as hard as I could to get him to open his mouth and fall out, and even when it did fall out there was still a lump in his mouth, so I had to keep forcing it open and shake his head, and it was still sat on his tongue, so I had to put my hand in his mouth and pull the little piece out. It's terrible for finding something to eat when we're out and about. I'd imagine you can smell where foxes have been around here, people's rubbish. Wally, Carla and Shadow used to go sniffing around here, and the odd time they'd get into that other field the other side of the fence, but you always knew they'd come back eventually and come and see where we were. This trio we've got now, I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. They have to earn trust, and I don't give it away cheaply. He's obsessed with going down there, but we're not going down there. No, come on. I'm not going to get the lead all knotted up in that rubbish. Come on. We get filthy in all this wet grass and we're not doing it. You never take the easy route. What is it? Come on. Come on, we're not going in there. Come on. Come on, Milo. Come on. Good boy. Come here. You've got a slug on your face. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Got some tissue. How you managed to do that? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Go on. Got a slug crawling down his face. Not anymore. At least they didn't try and eat it. Actually, the camera lens might be wet now after I touch the grass. Sorry about that. But needs must. And we don't want slug crawling down him. I'm sure if he finds another one, we'll have the same problem. And he must have just picked that up off the grass there. I'll just check the camera or the phone and make sure I'm still live. And I seem to be. Yep. You can see probably how much rain there was overnight. A lot of the grass is flat, so it must have come down quite heavy. I don't know where it's heading off to. Go on, Milo. rain was forecast from about midnight last night till lunchtime today, but it started about 7 p.m. as I was just coming back with Milo on his pre-go to bed walk, so it must have cleared and gone, because we were out at 5 o'clock this morning and there was no rain, and it's approaching 9 o'clock now, I suppose. I haven't looked, and it's still not raining. Come on. All this area here, this is where a couple of families of visitors to Ireland were picking loads and loads of black currants yesterday, and they flattened it down. No, not eating weeds. How are you? Come on. That fellow that's just gone by used to stop and pat Shadow and Carla. Used to run around here knew those two, because they used to just sit in the grass and watch them as they ran around. They never got up, never barked, didn't cause any trouble. Now everybody knows Sky and Sandy, because they do the exact opposite, and they always give them a wide berth. Once they actually get close to people, they don't do anything, they just sit down and look for a bit of affection, but they're a bit frightening when they start going bonkers. And then as soon as you pull them off to start walking, you resume war. Come on, we're not going around that way, we're going to just take one lap of here and then go along the path to the side of the water. Come on. And a good old sniff. Come on. Come on. Hello, haven't seen you for ages.
How are you?
Very good.
Oh, we want to get the doggies.
Well, they've all died.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Those beautiful dogs.
Yeah.
And just one left, is it, out of the tree?
No, this is a new one. I've got two more at home.
Okay.
But they're a bit fractious to come out in the morning, so
I gotcha.
we split them
I'm
up.
sorry.
He's alright, he's a bit nervous.
Oh, we got a dog as well since I last saw you.
Oh,
because
yeah.
my kids are getting older now, so I run in
Right.
the evenings an awful lot. I don't have
Yeah.
to get up. You're still up at 5:30, 6
Still
o'clock.
up at 5 o'clock, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
Well, if things ever get busy at home again, I'll probably see you out here. But for
That's
now,
true, yeah.
I have a reprieve. Lovely to meet you anyway. Again,
Yeah.
we'll see you. Oh,
Come on.
is it a boy or a girl?
This
John?
one's a boy, the other two are
boy,
girls.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
Take
starts
care.
all over again now with the new
I
lot
know.
training them and everything. I'll see you.
Bye. Come on. Come on. Milo, come on, off the pictures. Morning, how are you? Yeah, it stayed dry. We had a lot of rain in the night though. Yeah. Come on. No, you're not talking to him. Be here all day. Are you going left or right? You want to go round, do you? Go on then. A bit of wind as well with all the dead leaves everywhere. Very autumny. We've been spoilt the last 3 weeks with all the sunshine. Back to normal service with the weather. Hopefully we'll get another burst of, not necessarily summery day, but a bit of sunshine. Must be football going on today because the nets are up. There's nobody running up behind us, nobody in front of us. Now would be a good time to let him off and see where he runs to, but I'm not in the mood to be running after him with wellies if he bolts for it. He bolted once, he's been let off the lead once, and he toddled off on his own, but he actually went home. But he's not used to coming back via the road. He doesn't even know where the road or the traffic comes and goes from. And he's certainly not going to find out while we've got Sandy and Milo going bonkers at every car they come across. Where's he going now? Has he found something unpleasant? No, just having a general sniff. I don't mind that. Either somebody else's dog or overnight creatures. What's happened to all the rabbits? You barely see them anymore. They'll be still about, but they're being put off by the joggers. Come on, Milo, it'll be all day if we just stand around sniffing. You only sniff when you got a cold. Come on. He's not trying to get down into the water at all. Still very low. But that means we can walk across easily. Oh, there's a crane. If the other two were about, they would be ripping my arms from the sockets to try and get at it. Milo just gives it a casual glance. And we're going down into the water. Oh, we are. He always picks the awkward spot. Still feel the mid back going down. It's getting a bit deep that way, Milo. He'll be swimming again. Where are you going? What are you doing? You don't want to be out your depth. Come on, go back the other way. It's shallow going this way. Ah, that got me in the face. Which also means you probably got the camera, so we'll give it a wipe again. Well, he managed to get up. He doesn't normally go back up that way, he normally walks up that way and goes up a different incline. Come on, we'll have to walk a bit longer now. Dry you out. So wipe the lens again because he's shaking everywhere. Now he's wet. I'm going to keep him off that bank, which is dusty, or he'll be caked in it. I want to keep him clean. He just had a bath a few days ago. You don't want to have to go back. Not just yet, anyway. Well, actually, it wasn't him. It was Sky that had a bubble bath. No, you're not going up the dusty stuff. So I mean, he kicks all the dust and the rubbish. Come on. No. Every time we tiddle, we have to have a scratch. Who's that barking? Who's that barking? Somebody else? Another doggy? Come on. Stop scratching, come on. Come on. And happy Sunday to Japan too. It's about 9:10 here. And Milo's on a go slow. Finds the scrappiest pieces of land to amuse himself. And everywhere has to have a scratch, so every other dog knows where he's been. Not really in any rush, so if he wants to take his time, why not? He's not causing any trouble to anybody. Not yet anyway. Come on, Milo. Milo. can wave back. Come on, Milo. Come on. Come on, good boy. Who's a good boy? Come on. I don't know what all the rabbits do when the tractor's been down here and torn all their exits and entries from them. When they usually chop all the bushes back well after the birds have nested. It's probably illegal to do it while they're still nesting, but you often see a set of green eyes in these bushes in the morning. Usually a cat sitting waiting. What are we sniffing now? Anything unpleasant? No. Bells ringing in the distance. In case anyone thinks it really is bells, it's not. They have a loudspeaker on the side of the church. It just plays a CD of somebody else's bells. That's the modern world we live in. Digital bells. A lot cheaper. In Nottingham, the council house has a bell. It's the second biggest bell in the country, after the ones in Westminster Tower. It's called Little John as opposed to Little Ben. That's Big Ben. A lot of people think the tower is called Big Ben, but it's not. It's the bell that's called Big Ben. Come on. Come on. Gone too long because the back door's not open, and the other two will be hopefully just minding their own business, but now it's 9 o'clock, I can open the back door and they can go out causing trouble without annoying the neighbours while they're still in bed. Damage to the furniture as it is, but this little monster is the one that likes chewing wood. Comes in with bits of concrete in his mouth. He's been tearing at the path outside. That's why we've got so many rope toys around, but they destroy those as well. Don't know how, but the ones with the bits of hard plastic on that are supposed to be doggy proof get destroyed just as fast as wooden furniture. But at least if they're destroying the toys, they're not destroying the furniture. Come on. Come on. No. No. Little rabbit droppings. You don't want that either. As tasty as they may be, rabbit droppings are a no-no. Come on. I don't trust him. Every time he stops in open field, open grass and starts sniffing, it's usually rabbit droppings. I think I'll be putting the red bib back on him because that's starting to look a bit grubby. When he first got it on, it was bright blue. I have to look, see where it is though, I can't remember. It's probably hanging up in the porch somewhere. We shall see when we get back. The lady we saw earlier on, she used to see us every morning. She'd be down here. Don't know what she does for a living, but she used to be in the fields at about 5 o'clock in the morning. Running around, and it's a bit spooky because the whole place is pitch black, and she's used to stop and say hello and relieved while she's running around to see somebody with a big bright light on his head lighting the place up, so if there was anybody around creepy, she felt a lot safer. This is one of the reasons I can't understand why women go running around in the dark. I know they should be able to, but it's not the world we live in, unfortunately. Some pigeons. There's some joggers going by on the other side of the water. And Milo can hear them. Is he going? Yep, he's going home. More birds flying away, minding their own business. As soon as Milo came on the scene, went up to the treetops. Just holding back in case there's any joggers. Come on. I can hear joggers coming up behind me. You're not tripping them up. So we'll go across the field. Another plane taking off, so there's definitely no fog up there. Whether you can hear it. This GoPro's actually quite good for sound, picking it up. It's got an omnidirectional set of microphones. It's a 360 video camera, but it doesn't do live 360 video, which I kind of hoped it would when I bought it. So I don't really use it that much, other than it's an ordinary camera. And I like to do my videos on my phone. I don't want to be sat at a PC. Put all my software on the phone and it does what I want it to do. Come on. And all the parched grass that became parched looking after they cut it down and left all the dead grass on top is slowly returning to its natural colour of green. Not much of the brown stuff left. I mean, this field was a joke around May time, June, May, and before the grass here was about 4 foot high. and we had about a pathway of about 8 inches to walk along, and as everybody was walking along the same 8 inches, if you met somebody you were in stuck. He knows his pastry was not far from here. I know where it was though, and it's disappeared, so I'd imagine the foxes have had it overnight. Who'd have known that foxes in Ireland have a continental breakfast? No, you're not going in there, it's muddy and dirty. And just so you don't think I'm cutting you off dead, we are getting back towards home, and I need to get keys out, so when I say I'm cutting off, that's it. I'll say goodbye, but I won't actually cut you off until we get a bit closer. What is it? The famous post. You know what, I'm going to throw that branch away because it's obviously blown out from somewhere, and it's just getting on my nerves every time we stop. There, it's gone. Crisscrossing in front of me. And we'll see you next day, if not before. The chance of it being before is if it's